I had one other video that I wanted to show you. I was just curious about the pour foam. It's a 2-pound weight foam that you have part A and part B for. This foam I got from Fiberglass Supply in Burlington, Washington. Great place, great guys, fast shipping, really great prices. So this isn't by any stretch any kind of scientific test, but after some of this had hardened up, I had some spare that had been laying around, hardened up over several days, and I decided I would submerge it in water for quite a while and see what would happen. I also did the same with that great stuff that comes in the red can that you get at Home Depot. Had some of that, and I've had pieces of both of these submerged in a bucket of water now for probably a month. What I did was the ball of each of them, I cut them in half, and then I took each of those halves and submerged them in water. And so they've been sitting in this bucket of water for several days, well, several weeks now. And I thought, hey, let's check them out and see how they're doing. So I'm going to put the camera down here. About here, that's probably pretty good. Move some of this other stuff out of the way. Workbench is usually clean, but things have been so busy with this boat project. Okay, so let's see. Take out each of them and see how they're doing here. So this one here, this is the piece that is the pour foam, the 2-pound weight, part A, part B. Maybe a little, this is the, you can see how I cut it in half. This was what remained in a mixing container. I pulled that out. It looks like it probably had a paint stick sitting in it. Pulled that out, cut it in half. So this is what's left. Now this side is maybe a little bit soft. Yeah, that's probably a little bit soft right here. I definitely say, yeah, you can actually press that in. So that's starting to get waterlogged. Definitely waterlogged on the surface, but still feels like on the inside it's going to be pretty solid. Let's cut this open here. On the inside here, yeah, it feels a little bit. Yeah, I don't know if that's damp or not. You can compress it a little bit, but you got to put quite a bit of pressure on it. On the outside here, though, there's certainly some moisture and some water that does absorb it a little bit. But again, this has been completely submerged in water for several weeks now, probably a month, and I would hope that never happens to my boat. So anyway, that's the pour foam. This is the here's it's this stuff right here, actually, here's the piece I did not submerge in water, and you can compress it a little bit, but it's pretty dry, of course. This is the wet stuff. Definitely has started to, I don't know if you can see here, started to take on some water, more on the outer edges and so on. Let's cut this one in half. Not quite as dense. Dry on the inside though. Not really able to squeeze much out of there, so mostly it's on the outside. But still retain their shape pretty well. So I would say the 2-pound density, certainly more dense. It's certainly harder after being in water for several weeks. but yeah, it hasn't completely absorbed or soaked in a ton of water, so that's really good to know. So anyway, there you go. That's for my own, satisfy my own curiosity and maybe that of some of you. Okay, see ya.